Hello everyone, welcome to maths class. All of you know that we are going through a chapter that is ratio and proportion. And in your previous class, you have already learned about ratio. So today our topic is proportion. Today we will learn about proportion. What is called proportion? A proportion is an equation that states that two ratios are equal. So, a proportion is a relation between the equality. A proportion is a relation of equality of two ratios. A proportion is an equation of equality of two ratios. A proportion is an equation that states that two ratios are equal. So when two ratios are equal, then all of the terms of two ratios are called in proportion. Okay? So for numbers, suppose four numbers are said to be in proportion. Four numbers are said to be in proportion if the ratio of the first two is equal to the ratio of the last two. So, four terms এর মধ্যে যদি first two terms এর ratio and last two terms এর ratio যদি equal হয়, then we will say that four numbers are in proportion. Okay. Suppose A, B, C and D are said to be in proportion. So these four numbers A, B, C and D are said to be in proportion if the ratio of the first two, that is the ratio of A and B, if A is to B equal to C is to D. So the ratio of the first two is equal to the ratio of the last two. Here the first two numbers are A and B. So the ratio of A and B equal to the ratio of C and D. So A, B, C and D are said to be in proportion if A is to B equal to C is to D. This is also expressed as A is to B. This is the proportion sign, okay? Double is 2. So, A is to B, proportion C is to D. It is also read as A is to B as C is to D. Okay? So, here A, B, C and D are the first, second, third and fourth terms respectively. So in this case, in this proportion, A is called the first term, B is called the second term, C is called the third term and D is called the fourth term. Okay. So the first and fourth term, that is the first term and the last term, first term and fourth term are called the extremes. And the second and third terms are called the means or middle terms. Okay. So remember this, when four numbers are in proportion, this relation can be written. And in this relation, A and D, that is first term and fourth term are called the extremes. And second term and third term, that is these two terms are called the middle terms or mean. Middle terms or means. Okay. So A is to B equal to C is to D. A is to B equal to C is to D. A is to B can be written as A by B and C is to D can be written as C by D. So if you will multiply, if you do the cross multiplication, that is cross মানে কোনাকুনি যদি আমরা মাল্টিপ্লাই করি, সো এর কর্নারে কি আছে ডি, বি এর কর্নারে আছে সি। ওকে, সো আমরা ক্রস মাল্টিপ্লিকেশন করছি এ এর সাথে ডি, এ ডি অ্যান্ড বি এর সাথে সি, বি সি। Okay, so this relation also can be get from the proportion. So to four numbers will be in proportion if the product of first terms and fourth terms equal to the product of second term and third terms. That is, A, B, C, D are in proportion if the product of the extremes product of the extremes equal to the product of means. This is also an condition of the proportion. Product of the extremes equal to product of the means. So, when four numbers are in proportion, the first term and last term, that is first terms and fourth term will be called extremes, and second term, third term, that is the middle terms, are called means. So, A, B, C and D are in proportion if the product of the extremes equal to the product of the means. Product of the extremes equal to product of the means. Okay? I hope all of you can understand well about proportion. A proportion is an equation that states that two ratios are equal. So when two ratios are equal, then all the terms of two ratios will be in proportion. So four terms will be in proportion when the ratio of first term and second term equal to the ratio of third term and fourth term. So four numbers A, B, C and D will be in proportion if A is to be equal to C is to D. That is, A is to be proportion C is to D. This will be read as A is to B as C is to D. So A, B, C and D are called the first term, second term, third term and fourth term respectively. First term and fourth terms, that is A and D, are called the extremes, and the middle terms or the second term and third terms are called the means. And there is also a condition for proportion, that is the product of the extremes is equal to the product of the means. How can you get this relation? From here, A is to be equal to C is to D. So A is to B can be written as A by B and C is to D can be written as C by D. That implies AD equal to BC. Cross multiplication kore amra AD equal to BC pelam. That is, the product of the first term and fourth term equal to the product of the second term and third term. That is, the product of the extremes equal to product of the means. Okay, so using this relation we can check any four numbers will be in proportion or not. So now look at some example. Are 15, 45, 40 and 120 in proportion? You have to check these four numbers will be in proportion or not. How can you check this? You have two ways for checking any four numbers will be in proportion or not. আমাদের যে কোনো ফোর নাম্বারস প্রপোর্শনে আছে কিনা চেক করার জন্য আমরা দুটো প্রসেস শিখেছি। I will tell you two process. First process, you have to find the ratio of first and second number. 15:45. That is 15 by 45. 15 ones are 15, 15 threes are 45. 1 by 3. Now you have to find the ratio of last two, that is 40:120. 40 by 120, that is 0 will be cancelled. 4 ones are 4, 4 threes are 12, that is 1 by 3. Since the ratio of first two and the ratio of last two are equal, so 15, 45, 40 and 120 are in proportion. Okay, this is a first process. Second process, you have last of all I have told you that you have gotten another condition for checking for the proportion, that is the product of the extremes. So the product of the extremes, the product of the extremes 15 and 120, so this is equal to 1800. Next, the product of the middle terms or the product of the means. The product of the means. What are the means? 45 and 40. 0, 4 5s are 20, 4 4s are 16 plus 2, 18. So, these are also equal. So, 15, 45, 40 and 120 are in proportion. since the product of the extremes equal to product of the means. So this is the two process for checking any four numbers will be in proportion or not. So you can apply any one of these process. Which process will be easier to you? You can apply that process for checking any four numbers are proportion or not. Next problem. The first, third and fourth terms of a proportion are 12, 8 and 14 respectively. Find the second term. So in a proportion, first term, third term and fourth terms are given. You have to find the second term. You have to find the second term. How can you find this term? Let the second term be x. So which relation we can get? 12, x, 8 and 14. These four numbers are in proportion. So when four numbers are in proportion, then the product of the extremes, this number are in proportion. So the product of the extremes are 12 and 14. So 12 into 14 equal to the product of the middle term, that is 8 into x. So which value are unknown? Which value is unknown? The value of x is unknown. So you have to find this value, the value of x. So we can write this as x, 8 into x equal to 12 into 14. So here 8 is multiplied with x. So if you shift 8 from left to right, so this will divide. Okay. 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, 2 7s are 14, 3 7s are 21. So those students who cannot do the cancellation method, so you will practice this cancellation method at your home by yourself, because this cancellation method is very important for solving the maths. Okay, so you will write some numbers in your copy and then you will try to find the value using the cancellation method. Okay, so you will practice this method at your home. Then you will see you can do this method, you can solve the maths using this method easily. So আমরা cancellation method আমরা কি করব, ডিনোমিনেটরের টার্ম আর নিউমারেটর টার্মকে সেম নাম্বারকে আমরা ক্যান্সেল করা মিন্স একটা সেম নাম্বার দিয়ে আমরা ডিভাইড করব। সো এখানে যেমন আমরা দেখছি 12 4 দিয়ে ডিভিজিবল, 8 4 দিয়ে ডিভিজিবল, তাহলে 4 দিয়ে আমরা ক্যান্সেল করব, মানে 4 দিয়ে আমরা ডিভাইড করব, 8 কেও ডিভাইড করব, 12 কেও ডিভাইড করব। সো 4 দিয়ে 8 কে ডিভাইড করলে কি পেলাম 2, 4 দিয়ে 12 কে ডিভাইড করে কি পেলাম 3। এবার আমাদের 2 আছে আর এখানে 14 আছে, 2 দিয়ে 3 তো ক্যান্সেল করা যাবে না, ডিভাইড করা যাবে না, 2 দিয়ে 14 কে ডিভাইড করলাম, 2 দিয়ে 2 কে ডিভাইড করলে 1, 2 দিয়ে 14 কে ডিভাইড করলে 7। সো देयर इज নো টার্ম ইন দা ডিনোমিনেটর। সো আমরা নিউমারেটরে তো কাটাকুটি ক্যান্সেল করতে পারি না, সো নিউমারেটরে দুটো টার্মকে আমরা এবার কি করে দেব, মাল্টিপ্লাই করে দেব, 3 7s are 21। সো দ্য সেকেন্ড টার্ম ইজ 21, সেকেন্ড টার্ম ইজ 21। Hello everyone, welcome to maths class. Today you will know about continued proportional and mean proportional. What is called continued proportional? So in your previous video you have learnt about proportion. So when four numbers are in proportion, then we can say the ratio of the first two terms is equal to the ratio of last two terms. So this is a special type of proportion that is called continued proportional. Three numbers are said to be when three numbers are in proportion, then that is called continued proportion. Okay, three numbers are said to be in continued proportion if three numbers A, B and C are in continued proportion if A is to B proportion B is to C, A is to B proportion B is to C. That is implies, So here b comes 2 times. The ratio of first and second terms is equal to the ratio of second and third terms. The ratio of first and second term is equal to the ratio of second and third terms. That is, A is to B proportion B is to C. We can write this as A is to B equal to B is to C. A is to B can be written as A by B and B is to C can be written as B by C. So if you do the cross multiplication করলে আমরা B এর কর্নারে B আছে, so B স্কয়ার হবে, আর A এর কর্নারে C আছে, তাহলে B স্কয়ার equal to AC. Here B is called the mean proportional, and so A, B, C, 3 numbers are in proportion. So B is called the mean proportion, the middle term. This is called the mean proportional, and A is called the first proportional, C is called the third proportional, and B is called the mean proportional. Okay. So this is a relation when 3 numbers are in continued proportion. B square, the square of the middle term equal to the product of the first and third term. Okay. Now everyone, look at this example. Find the mean proportional between 9 and 15. 9 and 15 এর মধ্যে mean proportional find out করতে হবে. Let the mean proportional be x. Let the mean proportional be x. Then 3 numbers 9, x and 25 are in proportion. So how can you write this? When the three numbers are in continued proportion, then we can write 9 is to x proportion x is to 25. Then 9 by x equal to x by 25. So x square equal to 9 into 25. Okay, x square equal to 9 into 25, that is equal to 225. So x square can be written as x into x, that is equal to 225 কে আমরা কিভাবে লিখতে পারি? 225 কে আমরা লিখতে পারি 933. So 5, দুটো 5 থেকে একটা 5 and দুটো 3 থেকে একটা 3, তাহলে 5 into 3 আবার 5 into 3 আছে, that is 15 into 15. So the value of x is 15. So the mean proportional is 15. Okay. Next, if 3x and 12 are in continued proportion, find the value of x. This is actually same as this question. 3 by x equal to x by 12. We can write this as, so x square equal to 3 into 12, that is 36. So x square equal to 6 into 6. So x square ke amra likhte pari x into x, that is 6 into 6. So the value of x is 6. Okay. So this is how you can solve the problems in continued proportion.